so. No, 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 no.
Once upon a time, on a warm, sunny day, Benny the Bumblebee was happily buzzing around in a colorful garden filled with flowers. Benny loved his garden and knew every flower and petal by heart, but today felt extra special. Benny felt brave and decided, "Today I'm going to explore far, far beyond my favorite flowers and see what other treasures are waiting out there." He took a deep breath, fluttered his wings, and off he went. Suddenly, a big, gusty wind came rushing through the garden. Whoosh went the wind, pushing Benny this way and that. Benny held on tight to a flower stem, wobbling but determined to keep going. When the wind calmed down, Benny spotted a little red ladybug sitting all alone on a leaf. Her name was Lily, and she looked a little bit scared to leave her safe spot on the leaf. Benny buzzed kindly. "Come on, Lily. I'm here and I'll fly right by your side. We can be brave together." Lily looked at Benny and took a tiny step toward him, starting to feel a little braver. With Benny by her side, Lily took her first little flight away from her leaf. They flew together over the bright flowers, Lily buzzing happily next to her new friend, Benny. As they flew along, they came across a big, tall sunflower standing in their way. It stretched up high, almost touching the sky, and looked down at the two tiny friends with a big, sunny smile. "I'll go over and you can go around the stem," Benny suggested. With that, Benny flew up high while Lily carefully went around the big sunflower's green stem, smiling as they met on the other side. On the other side of the sunflower, they found a sparkling puddle, so shiny that it looked like a tiny mirror. Benny and Lily peeked in and saw their faces looking back up at them. "I'll fly over, and you can float across on this leaf," said Benny. Lily hopped on a little leaf and drifted across the puddle, paddling with her legs while Benny cheered her on from the other side. They both laughed, feeling like true explorers. "We did it!" They buzzed happily, feeling very brave together. They had come so far and seen so much already. Soon, their journey led them to a beautiful field of wildflowers in colors they had never seen before. Benny and Lily gazed in wonder at the blues, purples, and pinks stretching out before them. "Thank you, Benny," whispered Lily. "I would have never seen all these beautiful things without you by my side." Benny felt happy knowing he had helped his friend find her courage. It was time to go home. They waved goodbye to the flowers and the sunflower and began their flight back, feeling proud of their big, brave day together. When they reached home, Benny and Lily smiled at each other, knowing they'd shared an adventure they'd never forget. And from then on, they were the best of friends.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no.
It was a bright and sunny morning in the meadow. Little Lila the Lamb was trotting along, nibbling on fresh grass and watching the butterflies dance. She loved how colorful and full of life the meadow was today, and she was excited to explore. As Lila wandered through the flowers, she spotted something small and red on a daisy. She leaned closer and saw it was a tiny ladybug. The ladybug looked a little sad and all alone, and Lila wondered if it was lost. Lila bent down and whispered gently, "Hello, little ladybug. Are you lost?" The ladybug wobbled a bit on the petal, then nodded slowly. Lila's heart filled with kindness, and she knew she had to help her new friend. "Don't worry," said Lila with a gentle smile. "I'll help you find your family. We can look together until you're safe and happy." The little ladybug's tiny legs wiggled with excitement as it realized it wouldn't be alone anymore. With the ladybug sitting safely on a daisy petal, Lila started to walk slowly and carefully through the meadow. "Hold on tight, little friend," she said with a smile. Lila wanted the ladybug to feel cozy as they started their adventure. As they walked, they came across a line of busy ants carrying crumbs back to their home. "Hello," said Lila. "Have you seen any other ladybugs nearby?" The ants stopped, looked up, and pointed their tiny legs toward a new path. The ants pointed toward the colorful flower field. "Thank you so much," Lila said, waving goodbye. She and the ladybug then trotted off together, following the ants' directions with excitement and hope. In the field of flowers, a bright butterfly flitted around them. "Hello there," said Lila. "Have you seen a family of ladybugs? My friend is looking for hers." The butterfly listened carefully, its wings softly fluttering. The butterfly nodded and pointed its wing toward a tall oak tree. "I saw some ladybugs there yesterday," it said kindly. Lila thanked the butterfly and off they went to find the oak tree. Lila carefully carried her little friend closer to the oak tree, feeling happy to be helping. "Almost there," she whispered, and the ladybug held on tight with a tiny smile.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever.
As the golden sun began to set, the forest slowly fell quiet. Oliver the wise owl opened his eyes, stretched his wings, and prepared for another night. "Time for my nighttime rounds," he hooted softly as the stars began to twinkle overhead. Oliver took off into the air, gliding silently over the treetops. He loved his nightly flights, watching the quiet forest below and listening for any sounds that might need his attention. Suddenly, Oliver heard a soft cry from below. He looked down and spotted his friend, Rosie the rabbit, shivering beside a fallen tree. "Rosie, is everything all right?" he asked as he swooped down to check on her. "I lost my way, Oliver," whispered Rosie. "I couldn't find my burrow in the dark." Oliver nodded and said, "Don't worry, Rosie. I'll guide you back home." With a gentle smile, he flapped his wings, ready to lead the way. Rosie hopped beside Oliver as he led her down a safe path through the forest. Oliver pointed out the gentle glowworms lighting up their way, making Rosie feel safe and warm. Soon they reached Rosie's burrow. She waved goodbye, thanking Oliver. "You're always here when we need you, Oliver. Thank you." Oliver gave her a gentle hoot and took off once more into the night sky. As Oliver flew higher, he heard a tiny rustling sound from below. Looking down, he saw Timmy the turtle tangled in some vines near a stream. "Don't worry, Timmy, I'm here to help," Oliver called as he glided down. Oliver carefully tugged at the vines with his beak and claws, freeing Timmy bit by bit. "Thank you, Oliver," Timmy said gratefully as he stretched his legs, finally free. "You're free now, Timmy," said Oliver, hooting happily. "Thank you, Oliver. I can always count on you," Timmy replied. Oliver waved a wing and lifted off, continuing his nighttime rounds. As he flew, Oliver saw a small group of young birds who seemed lost, chirping softly from a low branch. "Are you all right?" Oliver asked as he landed beside them. "We can't find our nest," chirped one of the birds. Oliver nodded. "Stay close and I'll guide you back to your nest. Follow my hoot." The little birds nodded and chirped in relief. Oliver guided the birds along a safe path through the trees. His gentle hoots kept the birds calm as they followed him through the quiet forest. Finally, they reached the tall tree with their nest perched high on a branch. "Thank you, Oliver," chirped the little birds, flapping their tiny wings in joy. "Good night, little ones. Fly safe," Oliver hooted, spreading his wings. With one last look, he flew up into the sky, watching over the forest with pride. As dawn began to break, Oliver returned to his branch, happy to have helped his friends through the night. He nestled into his feathers and closed his eyes, ready for a peaceful day's rest.